These games are ranked by PS4, a standard rating that averages gamer and critic reviews. Opening our list of the top 25 PS4 platformers is Super Meat Boy. This tough-as-nails platformer puts you in the life of a cube-shaped creature trying to save his girlfriend, Bandage Girl. A product of a once successful Flash game, help him reclaim her girlfriend from 300 hazardous obstacles led by Dr. Fetus. Guide him as he escapes terrifying razor blades, brutal traps, and epic bosses. Every level is increasingly difficult, making every encounter a nightmare for platformer amateurs. And as for veterans, it's a challenge worth taking. Its gameplay requires careful timing and patience. It was lauded for its slick controls, accurate platforming designs, and fun replay value. And not to mention a story so moving, it'd scar you for life. It has a play score of 8.18. 24 is LittleBigPlanet 3. The PlayStation 4 is never a stranger to platformers. During the early days of their consoles, there was LittleBigPlanet, a simple platformer puzzle dedicated for players with immense creativity. It reshaped PlayStation forever, creating communities after communities of pure imagination. This third installment didn't really change much in terms of gameplay. The sandbox environment feels the same, but the emphasis on creation takes it to a whole new degree. They also added new characters to the fray with their own unique abilities. Although the fourth installment feels like a long wait, this game really gained positive acclaim due to its heavy focus on the creative aspect. However, it was also negatively received for its technical woes. It has a play score of 8.21. 23rd is Unepic. Think of it as every nerd's dream. Play as Daniel, a guy who just wants to live a normal life playing RPG games all day and all night. Apparently a mysterious phenomenon transported him to a mysterious castle. No, it's not a hallucination, it's real. He goes out in an epic adventure to stop this deluded fantasy. Utilize the game's Metroidvania-style gameplay and create your own non-linear storyline. Use your set of melee and range weapons to survive a horrific gauntlet of enemies and dark magic. Reviews of the game were mixed. Its fine points were its homage to the old-school Metroidvania games, but it was also panned for its slow-paced scenarios. It received a play score of 8.23. 22 is Shantae Risky Revenge Director's Cut. The hair-whipping, belly-dancing heroine from the popular Shantae franchise is a godsend for PlayStation 4 owners. The high-octane fun takes you to the shoes of the Half-Genie Shantae in her fun, if not risky adventures. Guide her through haunted wastes, burning deserts, and more. This award-winning platformer dazzles you with enhanced pixel graphics, beautiful artistic backdrop, and tons of magic abilities to take down risky boots and save Sequin Land. Praised for its humor, creativity, and fun factor, the Shantae series was a staple for WayForward success, and its port to Sony's latest platform makes it all the better. It has a play score of 8.24. 21st is Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime, a couch party game filled with neon lights. Shoot through space in a frenzied co-op mode with you and your friends, or take control of a huge neon battleship and control it together. Lead your crew of adorable neon creatures to various parts of the ship and clear areas dominated by enemies. Upgrade your battle stations and collect power-ups for maximum efficiency. According to their game, nobody gets left behind. Critics and gamers loved how the game's simple controls make it a deep experience. It's fun when you're with your crew, and it doesn't necessarily take itself too seriously. What it needs though is an online mode, and then it will bring things much better. It has a play score of 8.24. Number 20 is The Swapper. It's rare when a platformer takes science fiction very seriously. Developer Facepalm and Curve Studios manages to do it just fine. After the events of a mysterious incident, control a female scavenger as she explores a derelict space station filled with a dark mystery. This puzzle platformer oozes with creative Metroidvania elements with a unique gameplay mechanic called swapping. This enables the player to clone herself to various bodies scattered around its world. Your mission is to find out the unfortunate fate of these researchers. The game, however, has its ups and downs, but most of the positive reviews stem from its engaging swapping and challenging puzzle difficulties. It has a play score of 8.24. 19 is Trine 2 Complete Story, a sequel that exceeds its original. This puzzle game is an open-ended masterpiece that challenges you to make your own choices. Choose from its wide variety of characters and tools, and bask in its gorgeous, detailed fantasy world. Follow three heroes as they make their way through a dangerous fairy tale world. This complete story features an integrated goblin expansion and an unlockable dwarven caverns. It's pretty much your definitive Trine 2 experience. The game was praised for its beautiful graphics, smart side-scrolling design, and a fun adventure. It has a play score of 8.30. 18 is Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. Follow the priestess Keiho as she dispels an evil curse in this adorable pixel-filled goodness. This beloved 2D platformer charms us with their beautifully animated visuals and satisfying combat. Combo your way through its magical world and restore hope to its decayed land. Most gamers are even calling it a chibi version of Dark Souls. It's the 4th Momodora entry and most players are calling it a hidden gem. It has everything a Metroidvania game has to offer, including fun boss fights, amazing soundtrack, and a story to warm the heart. It has a play score of 8.30. 17 is Headlander. Adult Swim and Double Fine Games brings together two unlikely genres, Metroidvania and bullet hell. Set in the 70s version of a dystopian nightmare, use your head to tear down a horde of futuristic robots in sci-fi fashion. Be the last known human in the universe and fend off animatronic threats. Decide the fate of humanity in its stylish side-scrolling fashion. Gamers are left astounded by the game's sublime gameplay and explosive colors. It's an unexpected take on the Metroidvania genre, and it really works. It has a play score of 8.41. 16 is Tearway Unfolded. Tarsier Studios and Media Molecule's PlayStation 4 port of the PlayStation Vita wonder unfolds into the bigger screen. Take a step into a chibi-friendly storybook world filled with paper-filled goodness and more. Follow Iota or a toy in their quest to deliver a message from a being called the You. Use environmental powers to guide these adorable messengers to their destinations. Paper cuts not included. This edition comes in with an improved motion control compared to the PS Vita. Players can use their DualShock 4 to navigate around its world in unique and creative ways. If the artistic nature of the game doesn't please you, then its playful gameplay should. It has a play score of 8.41. 15 is Sound Chase. Think of it as Loco Roco meets Patapon, but not always. Sony's adorable rhythm/platformer oozes with style. Guide a lowly blob in a musical adventure driven by beats. Every passing level is filled with the sound of pulsating notes and colorful art style. As difficult as the journey may be, time your movements right and reach the objective. You just have to listen to the music. It was heavily praised for its creative possibilities. Players can create their own levels and share it to other people around the world. Some are fun and some are difficult, while the others are somewhat emotional. Its whole aesthetic is so pleasing, you want to create your own world into it. It has a play score of 8.53. 14 is Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. Lizard Cube's remastered version of the classic platformer takes you once again to the shoes of a cursed boy. Follow the game's original character called Human as he explores dangerous caverns and temples, all in the hopes of finding a cure. Transform into various monsters to adapt the field of battle and solve secrets. A 1989 product of Sega's old system, this refined version embraces its old retro charm to the modern generation platform with sweet 2D visuals. Moving away from its classic pixel-style graphics, the game also tweaks the physics and other major mishaps the original offered. Not to mention you can play as You Girl, and that's a plus. It has a play score of 8.53. 13 is Fez, a side-scrolling adventure that puts you into the fabric of space and time. Take a grand adventure in absurd 2D and 3D worlds. Control your character as he traverses high towers and unknown glitches in a serene, open-ended world filled with multi-dimensional possibilities. After being randomly transported into another dimension, use your newly acquired abilities to control the world. Switch between 2D and 3D environments with the press of a button, and leap towards each level's goal. Reach the end of the journey and find out the meaning of reality and perception. It's an intelligent game with a brilliant game design. Moving away from their handheld capabilities, it opens its doors to the PlayStation 4. It has a play score of 8.53. 12 is Oddworld: Abe's Oddysee, New and Tasty. Follow Abe and his adventure to save his entire species from impending genocide. This ground-up remake of the popular 1997 game makes its way to the modern generation platforms. New and Tasty delivers a smooth graphical overhaul to the life and times of the iconic Mudokons. The game remains the same just like the original with the exception of added difficulty settings. Help Abe as he collects Mudokons and escapes the Rupture Farms. Solve tons of puzzles in side-scrolling fashion, and stop impending obstacles from blocking your path. The more Mudokons you get, the more chances you get the good ending. The lesser, well, you know what happens. It has a play score of 8.54. 11 is Unravel. Weave through the story of an adorable anthropomorphic yarn and his little adventure out in the open. In this platforming adventure, use Yarny's physics-based movements to swing, climb, and grapple into various obstacles. Its puzzle elements, however, require patience and resourcefulness of spinning your Yarny body. It's a very good game due to its utilization of Sony's Fire engine. Its alluring visuals, emotional story, beautiful soundtrack, and physics makes it one of 2016's adorable platformers. It has a play score of 8.57. 10 is Little Nightmares. Step inside the Maw, a grotesque world plagued with the disfigured horrors of men. Its haunting atmosphere draws you into its demented nature. Play as Six as she makes a daring escape into its twisted shackles in side-scrolling platforming. Little Nightmares is as horrifying as it is beautiful. Its cat and mouse scenarios create a hair-raising sense of tension. These moments are accompanied by the game's eerie sound design, and it was one of their strongest points. The game, however, is short, but the adrenaline keeps pumping at every minute of the way. Can you help Six escape? It is a play score of 8.61. 9 is Shantae Half-Genie Hero, WayForward's iconic game. Follow Shantae and her friends as she saves her hometown from mysterious dark magic. Use Shantae's damage-dealing hair and whip enemies back and forth. Players can also transform her into different animals to solve the game's puzzles. The game is also colorful and it feels like you're watching a cartoon. It's the 4th game of the Shantae series, and it's the first ever to showcase a high-definition visuals and smooth gameplay designs. Enjoy its unique levels while listening to the game's groovy tunes. Its DLC adds new characters to the journey, including Risky, Shantae's rival. It has a play score of 8.67. Number 8 is N++. For the hardcore Sony users, everyone knows MetaNet Software's slick and stylish platformer. Jump, slide, roll, and run around its levels filled with dangerous obstacles and deadly traps. Powered by a sweet electronic soundtrack, frustrations couldn't be more fun. Use the power of momentum and speed to complete its over 4,000 handcrafted levels. That's a huge amount of content for a platformer with minimalistic nature and a silly name. It's widely acclaimed for its difficulty, a soundtrack, and precise controls. It has a play score of 8.70. 7th place is Child of Light. Welcome to the world of Lemuria. But unlike most platformers, Child of Light is a magical adventure mixed with turn-based RPG elements. Follow Princess Aurora and her friends to restore a decaying kingdom caused by an evil queen. The game is heavily inspired by classic fairy tales and medieval mythos. Lead your group of innocent friends by showing your heavenly powers while speaking in rhymes. Its side-scrolling journey leads you to underground caverns, frozen mountains, and fiery volcanic areas with beautiful hand-drawn backdrops. To top it all off, it even has a gorgeous soundtrack. The game is pleasing at every glance, stopping you from the real-world mess, and puts you into their captivating world. It has a play score of 8.71. 6th place is Inside. Limbo's success inspired Playdead to create another side-scrolling adventure with a resonating theme. Control a young boy escaping from the clutches of an evil dystopian world. Escape from deadly threats in its Orwellian-inspired city and solve puzzles. Use machines to control other humans, or press a button to control gravity. Filled with rich monochromatic atmosphere and an ending that leaves players traumatized, Inside manages to win the hearts of critics and gamers, probably by brainwashing. It won numerous awards including Best Indie Game, Game of the Year, and a whole lot more. Rumor has it Playdead's making a new game, and we can't wait for that one. It has a play score of 8.73. 5th place is Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Follow a luchador named Juan and his adventures in the land of the living and the land of the dead. Save the El Presidente's daughter from an evil sorcerer. Master the art of punching and grappling opponents. Unleash your inner luchador skills by creating consistent combos to smack and grab enemies to a pulp. Use the game's unique ability to travel between the land of the living and dead. It's a colorful platforming experience and it really speaks the beauty of Mexican culture. It has a play score of 8.74. 4th place is Rogue Legacy. Developer Salardor Games made an incredibly fun platformer that offers nostalgia to the days of old. This 2D platformer showcases a new unique gameplay element called the Descendant System. As the player dies, the game randomly generates a new character but with unique traits, for better or for worse. Sometimes it's color-blindedness, dwarfism, and so much more. The player's quest to find the main character's ancient secret comes with the price of multiple heirs to carry the burden of the sword. It has a rewarding progression system, fun boss battles, and it's incredibly challenging. Keep going because your legacy doesn't end there. It has a play score of 8.79. Third place is Rayman Legends. Rayman never disappoints when it comes to being so trippy. Ubisoft's highest rated platformer makes a return after the breakthrough success of Origins. Step inside painting after painting and dazzle in its colorful visuals. Tons of surprises are still waiting in store for the players in each level. Engage in memorable boss battles and witness the creative use of platforming elements in a video game ever. Timing is essential in this game and the difficulty remains a constant challenge for young and old players. If anyone's looking for some co-op fun, grab a friend and jump, leap, and roll in its psychedelic wonder. It has a play score of 8.92. Second place is Ratchet and Clank. Two of PlayStation's iconic characters take a leap of adventure to the PlayStation 4 with reimagined scale. This reboot to the original game offers new and exciting features to the classic duo. As usual, the platformer adventure remains the same, but the world feels livelier than ever. New weapons, enemies, and tie-in movie to expand the game's lore. The game was a widespread success. Critics praised the game's fluid controls and a fun experience for new players. They could always enjoy its colorful shooting mechanics and puzzle elements similar to previous installments. It has a play score of 8.98. And the best PS4 platformer so far is of course Shovel Knight. Yacht Club Games' universally acclaimed platformer. Return to the days of old and witness retro gaming back to life. Control a brave shovel-wielding knight as he digs deeper into the confines of an evil castle. Use his trusty shovel to defeat enemies, solve puzzles, and defeat an enchantress, all in the name of love. A record-breaking success, it's the only indie game to garner the respect of many players and critics with its successful Kickstarter campaign. It's out on almost every modern generation platform, and by each release, they never disappoint. The game has also two expansions, namely Plague of Shadows and Spectre of Torment. These additions add more adventure to this master-crafted game. It has a play score of 8.99.
You can get these games right now by clicking the link in the description box below.